Hello, everyone, and welcome to Words of Wisdom. My name is Toastmaster Madhura, and with me is Toastmaster Raghavan, conversation with an eminent Toastmasters who will be sharing with us his words of wisdom. For the past 5 years, he has been a key member of the Mullen Toastmasters Club, a person who firmly believes that understanding the expectations of the role you perform and delivering them accordingly is the key to success. A software engineer by education, he has now ventured to start his own firm. He joined Toastmasters in 2016 and since then has rose through the ranks all the way to become the area director of District 98, Area M1. Fellow Toastmasters, we are glad to present to you one of the leading lights of the Mullen Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Hi, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Hello. Hi, Toastmaster Madhura. Hi, Toastmaster Raghavan. Nice to be here with you all, having this quick session, question and answer conversation. Thank you for having me.
Toastmaster Ashwin, what inspired you to join Toastmasters in the first place?
So, basically, when I heard about Toastmasters, that is the time when I wasn't knowing anything about development in leadership or public speaking or giving a speech or communication. I just knew about Toastmasters from a corporate club. So where I was working, they were having a Chennai branch, and in that Chennai office, they had a Toastmasters club. So I used to get these posters of P1, P2, ACB, TMOD, SAA, and I used to get confused. What are these abbreviations? What are these words? And then later on, slowly, when I tried to research and find out what exactly it is, it completely hooked. I got hooked into the concept of how voluntarily people can come together, they can deliver something, they can get feedback, and they can grow in their journey of public speaking, communication, leadership. So this entire model was very fascinating for me at that point. Even now it is, and that is why I thought let's give it a try. So first time I went through all the segments of what happens in a Toastmaster meeting, and then I quickly googled my pin code and saw which is the nearest club. So I got Mullen Toastmasters. I attended a meeting over here, and the first meeting itself, I got completely impressed by what all things are happening. First, someone came, host was there, speech was being delivered, then table topic came in between. People were asking me to take a table topic. I was saying no, no. And then others gave. Then in the end, evaluation was provided of how the person can improve. So all these things together, along with the fun that they had in the break, post-meeting fun. So for first meeting, it was like a complete new thing for me. And right from that day, I never looked back. And the next meeting itself, I thought, yes, I have to be a part of this initiative, this group. And that is how I got inspired and interested in joining Toastmasters in general and specifically Mullen Toastmasters Club.
Wow, Toastmaster Ashwin, that was actually quite an interesting and inspiring story. Like even now, I feel like I'm glad that I came up and joined Toastmasters. So with that, I would like to know how was your initial experience with the Toastmasters?
So the initial experience, the initial few days, if we see, be it in terms of the first few days of our college life, or the first few days we join our first company, the induction, the onboarding. Similarly, in Mullen Toastmasters as well, the first 3-4 weeks, like complete free. You can do anything. Even at that moment, I wasn't able to raise my hands when the table topic master used to say, "Okay, who wants to go next?" So that fear was there naturally, which all of us had in the beginning, have in the beginning. But at the same time, I was able to understand a lot of things because a lot of new things were happening. Speech, different project objective speech, different type of team or topic, Toastmaster of the topic. So a lot of information was coming on my way, and I was trying to gather everything and also understanding the structure, like what is the role of grammarian, what is our counter. So I took some time to understand all the structure, and once I understood, I started getting into the system directly from a timer, grammarian, our counter. And the best part is in the beginning, you feel that people would judge you, or you feel that, okay, if I do something wrong, then this would happen. But when you start making mistakes, that is when you understand a lot of people are there to support you. And the same thing happened to me as well. In grammarian or maybe in timer role, some glitch happened. But rather than being reprimanded, I got encouraged in saying, okay, take the role again and learn how it is done in a proper way. So, and also explained what is the right way to do, how to do, and the support that you get. So that is the best part, I thought, in the initial stage, even though in the continued Toastmaster journey. But initial stage, when there is a shift from being conscious to a shift in Toastmaster, people will clap hands even if you do a mistake. So that encouragement and support that you get was really amazing. And that inspired me to keep the journey continued and continued and continued, and also help all other Toastmasters who are starting the journey.